What is up, guys? It is Zach Plochet, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over command line basics. So if you don't know any command line, I'm going to show you the most frequent commands that I use, and maybe just some general concepts on how to use it and what's going on in the command line on your computer, because it can look scary at first, but let's make this not as scary. So I'm going to share my screen. To open up your command line by default, we're going to type in CMD. So you're going to want to press your Windows key on Windows computers and type in CMD, and it'll pull up command prompt here. You can click that, and now we are in your what's called home directory. Now, what do I mean when I say directory? When I say directory, I actually mean it's pretty much synonymous with folders on your computer. So inside of your computer, if you look at easy access here, so our entire desktop is actually a folder. So as you can see right now, I'm at C, users, Zach P, and if I type in CD, CD is our first command we're going to learn. This stands for change directory. So in our command line, we're currently in our home directory, or the directory that says user / your username. And once we say CD desktop, now we're in desktop. I can go into any one of these on my desktop just by saying CD. Let's say Vault 1, or you know what? Let's say Windows wallpapers. Oh wait, CD. Oh yeah, CD Windows. And also when a name has a space, you'll need to say, put double quotes around it and say Windows wallpapers like this. Only if it has a space though. So we're gonna say, so now we're inside of a directory. So let's open up this guy, and we have some files in here and a folder. So desktop wallpapers, 1, 2, 3, all of these pictures, and this shortcut link. So how in command line would we be able to see this, or to see what files are inside of our directory? Because we can visually see it when we double click and open it in Files Explorer. But when you're in command line and you're wanting to see what files are in here, you're going to want to use this command of dir. Dir stands for directory. In our case, it's listing the contents of this directory. So typing dir by itself gives us this, let's see, I'll open that big. And actually, you know what? I liked it better when it was in the middle here. So it gives us a decent amount of information all over here, where we can see the date, the time here, and a bunch of the names of our files. So that's cool. So with that, there is another kind of modification you can make to this dir command, and that is saying dir /b. Now, what this does is it removes all of this extra data on the side here from our just the general listing, and only gives us the file names. So personally, I prefer to use dir /b like all the time almost. So yeah, I'm most of the time using this version of this command. Now, we learned CD. So CD is how you change directory, at least forward. You can also give a direct path. Like if I wanted to go to, let's say my root folder again, I could say CD and then copy the path up to here. So if I wanted to go back to C users Zach P, or even up to desktop, or anywhere on my computer really, as long as I know this, what's called path. So yeah, this whole thing is the path on our computer. I'm going to say CD C users Zach P, just like that. And now I'm back here. I can go back to desktop, or we can see what files are in our desktop, or are in our home folder, like this. Yeah, and as you can see, there's quite a bit. So bash history, config, docker, all of this stuff, app data, code, HP, music, links, all of our basic files, which we can see right here. So inside of our, let's let's see, this guy. Boop a doop a doop. Yeah, so this is that folder, and we can see all of the files here. So config, Docker, Brawlhalla replays, desktop, Evernote, all of this good stuff right there. And yeah, that's another useful command. Now let's go to desktop. Let's go back to Windows wallpapers. And now that we're here, let's find out how to go back a directory. So like, let's say we enter into Windows wallpapers from desktop, but we want to go back to desktop relatively easy. So to do that, to go back a current directory, I'm going to type in CD and then 2 dots. So what just happened is, first of all, let me show you, because I can type this again. Now I'm in the ZACP folder, type it again. Now I'm in users, type it again. Now I'm all the way in C, type it again. There's nothing past C, so we can only go this far. Now let's get back up. So I'm going to say users slash or CD users slash ZACP, my username. Now I'm back here, go back to desktop, and that's how I can go forward. So what these 2 dots mean is literally going back a directory. So it represents the parent directory of the current folder that you're, or the current directory that you're in. So the parent folder of the folder that you're in on your computer. Whereas if you type in a single dot, like if I say CD and enter, nothing happens. So typically these 2 symbols, a single dot represents the current folder that you're in or the current directory. And the 2 dots represents going 1 back. So that's just a quick way of moving back and forth. So it's not like back as in the last folder that you were in. It's literally to the parent of the folder that you're in. And yeah, it's a pretty cool command there. Let's see, anything else that I use on the regular? Honestly, those are 2 of the most common ones. I will say specifically on Windows computers, if let's say we want to open up a folder from here and view it like we're normally viewing these kind of folders. So like if I double click on this, for example, or even better, if I go to Windows wallpapers, so now we can visually see it, and I can open this by double clicking here. The other option to open up File Explorer is I can say start, or start a program, by the way. I can say start Windows. Let's see. Oh, whoops, wrong button. So I can say start Windows wallpapers like this. So this command start, this will start a program or folder on my computer. And actually, wait a minute, start. Okay, so why does that open command line? That's maybe open. Yeah, I didn't think that was a thing. Okay, so I know definitely you can say start in current directory, and that will open up the directory that you're in. And yeah, by the way, if you wanted to go, let's see, so CD Windows wallpapers. If you say start in the current directory, that will open up File Explorer in the current directory that you were currently in when you said that. So now we are in Windows wallpapers, and yeah, that is pretty good. Nice. All right. Cool. So that's another pretty simple command. Let's talk about how to make files. So I'm going to go to desktop, and I'm going to type in the following command, make dir, and just type in any file name. So make dir apples. Now, as you can see, this made a directory of apples. And as you can see, just based on the icon, directories are also folders. So that's cool. Now let's say I wanted to make a file inside of or on our desktop. So I'm gonna just delete apples for now because we don't really need that. But what I can show you as well is also if we make dir apples, and then once we have it, we can cd into it, and now we're in the apples folder. So I can say start current directory, and now we are in apples. So that's fun. Now let's see. If we want to remove a directory, you can type in rd and then whatever the directory name is on your computer, or oh wait, rd. Oh wait, I'm already inside of here. So rd apples, and now it's gone. So technically, this command is also rm remove directory. So rmdir, I believe, is the normal one. Make dir apples remove directory apples like this. Nice. And that's another common one that you will find. Anything else here? Honestly, those are probably the ones that I've used the most. The other commands that you can get are typically going to be from either CLIs, which stands for command line interface, which is exactly what we've been working in today. So yeah, like for VS Code, for example, if I wanted to say make dir apples, go into that apples, and then say, like, for example, if you download VS Code, you'll get this code command inside of your command line. So I can say code dot, and that opens up my VS Code. It opened up on my other screen, but now I'm inside of this apples directory and inside of VS Code. So there's a lot of things here. And once you download Git, it's the same thing. You can have access to all the Git commands. Same with GitHub, GitHub CLI. Same with Heroku. Same with Python. Same with even Django. Django admin start project config dot, and open that folder. And yep, here's all of our Django stuff. So that's easy. Get out of there. Remove dir apples. And it's gone. Or it should be. Oh wait. Oh yeah. So this is an interesting one. Remove dir apples, and as you can see, it says the directory is not empty. So by default, there's a failsafe where, or maybe it's not called a failsafe. I forget what this is called, like a buffer or something. That asks whether or not, or it lets you know that the directory is not empty, and it won't let you delete it like normal. So what you can do in that situation is this special command that pretty much just completely ignores that. So it is the same remove dir though, so it's the same interface, but we're gonna say remove dir /s and /q, and maybe just /s might be enough. So let's try that one first, and if that doesn't work, right. Oh yeah, also we need to say which one we're removing. So remove dir /s apples. Yeah, so in this case, it'll ask you, are you sure? And then I'm going to say yes. The difference in these is if we say make dir apples, and then we go in there, apples, Django admin start project config dot again, then we're going to go out of there. So now there's files. If we say rmdir /s /q, and then we say apples, now it'll just disappear. It won't give us this, are you sure? And you'll just be able to delete it quickly. So beyond that, there's another interesting one if you want to check this out, where you can type in tree, which, okay, maybe it's better I don't do it on this specific folder. Yeah, let me go, let's see. Yeah, we can go into Windows wallpapers again. So Windows wallpapers, and check this one out. So there's a command called tree that gives you a visual representation in your command line of all of the files in a directory. So if I type in tree and press enter, oh wait, why is that only in desktop? Oh no, it's not. So this is in Windows wallpapers. So this gave us a list of all of the directories in Windows wallpapers folder. So it starts at desktop wallpapers right here, and it ignored all of the files. Now, I do believe if I say tree help, or help tree, There we go. Yeah, so we can say /F to display the names of the files in each folder. And this other one of mostly you just need /F. So if I say tree/F, now we can see all of the different files inside of our directory here. So yeah, there's C all the way to desktop wallpapers. Here's all the files in there. And then it gets eventually to the other directories in this folder. So there's Bright with all of the pictures here. Yep. And that's a really cool thing you can do. You can also do it on C. You might hate your life because it's going to go boop like this. And you're going to say tree/F. And you know what? Let's just say regular tree, because even this, as you can see, there are a lot of folders on your computer. And from my understanding, this may or may not be an expensive process. So boop a doop a doop. Yeah, like this could probably go on for well, I mean, now I'm pretty curious. So it's going. What happens if we make it full screen? Will it go faster? I don't think so. Yeah, so either way, as you can see, even Zoom is starting to lag. So I'm going to go ahead and press Control C on this thing. And yep, now it's there. Go back to users/desktop, myself, desktop, and we're done. So the last thing I might type is exit, and that closes the window. So that is all the commands I have for today. That is some basic command line. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. If you have any questions on anything else specifically related to command line or learning to code in general, feel free to reach out in the comments. I reply to literally all of them at this point. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And you might have noticed I'm a bit tired today and I was kind of stuttering on my words a bit. That's because I'm tired. It's like 12:50 a.m. here. So yeah, I want to make my videos earlier, but you don't care about this part. So either way, thanks for watching. Bye for now.